Jo, výborně. Jedno tlačítko. Jedno podělaný tlačítko. Mám všechno zapnutý, dobrý. Ach jo. Ano. Anyway. Ono očividně nahrávat, tak když používám obecné nahrávání, tak potřebuji mít 2 zvukové stopy, alespoň. Ale když vysíláš, tak můžeš nastavit tam jednu, takže tak. Teoreticky bych to mohl udělat ještě jinak trochu. Že bych nahrával první, druhou a měl zaškrtnutý ještě třetí. A vysílal bych jenom třetí. Whatever. Fontaine jako steampunk. OK, to zní dobře. Ale kolej. Že to je kolej. Yes, je to ona. Tahle typka je absolutní frajerka v manze. Absolutní. A proto byste si to měli přečíst, protože nevíte, o co přicházíte z kolej. Protože kolej je top tier. Mě normálně sjela ta typka v té kejvce, nebo co to bylo. U toho vodopádu. Tak a s radostí vás budu vinit z toho, že jste mi neřekli, že nefunguje zvuk hry.
This is Gandharville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used
No
by the
chodila v
forest
obvazech,
rangers as a
protože
base
ji
of
unesli
operations.
fatuj, že jo? A má v sobě ten. Měla v sobě a předpokládám, že pořád má v sobě Archon Residue. Jakože věc z Archonu, kterou dali jí.
My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Cool, díky. Vypadáš jako Ember, proč to asi tak bude?
No thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
Mě nadrogovali, dali mě pryč.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter?
Fine.
Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Ten dubbing mi k němu úplně nesedne. Zcela upřímně.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice.
Tak je lepší požádat
This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Mám to v angličtině, no, proč bych to neměl v nějakém jiném jazyce? Je mi jeden jediný důvod, proč by to měl mít v nějakém jiném jazyce.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests.
Spirit Borneol, okay.
While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their
Tohle
minds.
jsme sice na vejce nepoužívali, ale OK, pevně věřím, že by se to dalo přidat do nějakého kurikula.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just
Taky nám ale
mentioned.
mohla jako jenom říct, že ele, běžte tam tudy, já se jdu sjet. Všichni by
That
byli happy.
incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see
Obojí?
anything while unconscious?
Myslím, že obojí. Both. Both is good. Juice, banáne. Tak, zajímá mě, kolik lidí přijde z toho původního streamu. Počkej, já to možná ještě jednou sdílím na Discord, aby se neřeklo boom. Boom. Sorry. Pingnu everyone. Sorry, 155 lidí plus na Discordu. Musíte si to prožívat.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their
Má ale
patrol
pěkný
logs
oči.
here for now.
Tiggy má hezký oči. Má dobrou barvu.
Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Já se strašně těším na Sumeru věci do týpotu. A ten ostrov obecně.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Takže on je prostě Ranger z D&Dčka. Medicína, strážení věcí kolem lesa a tedy. OK.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Jo, jako já píšu relativně
Based
rychle.
on what you saw after smelling the incense,
Nejhorší je, že když píšu na klávesnici i jednou rukou, tak ten týpek většinou, nebo ten avatar prostě, hodí na klávesnici druhou ruku z té myši a mají strašně smušlou do těla, ale whatever.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition
Já
is
mám
stable
plán.
as of
Vidíš
now,
tu bombu?
if
To
I
dejte
were to
klí, dejte do toho
haphazardly let you
incense a
leave,
dejte do klí, aby
it's
začal
highly
všude
likely that you'd
házet.
suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
Po nepřátelích tady ty věci.
The rainforest is home to
Zdrogujeme
many
všechny
fierce
hydly
animals
čurly.
and hazardous areas.
To je náš
If
plán.
something were to happen to
Její
you
mamka by
again,
byla pyšná.
I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
No a původně
For
nás
now,
s ním bylo
I
kolik?
suggest you continue
12,
taking your
13.
medicine each day and avoid wandering off
Teďka
on
jsme
your
tady
own.
4.
At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this. Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Nice. Dostaneme další medicínu. Hořkou, hnusnou
Seriously?
medicínu.
We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali
Ale třeba
as soon as
třeba pro
possible.
příště tam přidám gamepad.
You really don't
Tomu
look too
avatarovi.
good. It
To už se mi
probably
jednou
best
povedlo, ale
not.
to je strašně otravný to nastavovat, když máš
Are you
klávesnici.
even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Upřímně jsem zapomněl na to, jak je Paimon otravnej. Od té doby, co jsem začal hrát Zenless, Tower of Fantasy.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Vzpomínky do budoucnosti.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you such your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what... Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains... Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to but it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore.
Půjdeme do akademie.
What do you think we should do? Good idea.
OK, tak kolej. Druhá možnost. Já chci běhat.
Rise and shine. Come on, it's time to go.
Shut up! Tak, co jsem slyšel, tak je tady 108 dendro blbostí. Ne! Proto funguje na takovou dálku. Geniální. A mám tendenci dešvat uprostřed lítání, což mi taky štve. Nice. Nice, to je kravička. Anyway. Budeme se chovat dospěle. Vanara, OK, to je nějaký titulek tady. Masterchef. V uvozovkách, takže nebude tak dobrý, ale řekni mi, co tu máš. Nemá žádný recept, OK. No, jdeme za kolí.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes. But please remember that you still need to be careful.
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a...
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right... Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Kolej má... Ne, kolej. Tygy má zajímavý boty. Když na ně koukám.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you to... And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me. So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
Rainforest, to zní
Today
nice.
we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the
Chci
Seven.
fajtit to kuře. Co bylo v preview. To chci fajtit.
Traveler, this way.
Anyway, ještě musím splnit tady to, a pak teprve můžu začít event.
You can leave the task of
Já bych
checking the lamps
teoreticky
to
ten
me.
event neměl
In the
začínat, než
meantime,
udělám
you
video
two
na
can keep
něj.
an eye out for anything unusual.
Což je blbý, že na to chci udělat video, že jo, ale...
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Lampy? To jsou lampy? Oh. OK. To jsou lampy. Dobře.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
Vidím dendro věc. Dendroculus? Je to dendroculus? Dendrokulár je nad náma? Pod náma? Nejsi. Kde seš?
Time to scout.
Nope. Tak nic, tak příště. Wait, to je ten? To je totem. To je elementální totem. Bez elementu. Ale je to on. Bčka, tady se někde přitáhneme nahoru.
The statue of the seven is up on top of that large rock formation. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Kdo je Greater Lord? Ruke něco.
Huh? Greater Lord? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon.
I
She
see.
created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord
Takže věří v
Kusanali
reinkarnaci?
and let her reside in the
Teoreticky?
sanctuary of Sarastana.
Z toho, co chápu? Já jsem to pochopil blbě.
I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
A je to tady.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Outrider Amber. Yes.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped
Ona
me
asi
become a
no.
new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm.
Nice.
Sorry.
Je to simp.
I
Collie
thought the
je
work of
simp
outriders
pro
was a little
Amber.
different from what you
Confirm.
just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber's, so how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each in one letter. She mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering...
So that's...
Yep.
Okay.
So please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
Jak si posílali dopisy, když tam je
I
zabarikádovaná
wish I
cesta do
could tell you
Sumeru?
more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or this...
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why did...
OK, je to shrnout, to je dobře. To je dobře.
So that's why you're here.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all. Alright.
You both have my thanks.
Co na to budu potřebovat? Vodní element? Anebo element? Uí. Tady to je strašně cool, to je mega cool mechanika. To je hodně nice.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Jako, že by předělali sochy Archonu po tom, co se zrodil
does
nově?
seem to fit the well, anyway. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly.
Ale já nemusím nic dělat.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale. Kale, we're back.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a...
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you... Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef...
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope...
No, you dropped it on...
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Takže zatím víme, že Kolej zná Ember. Nic moc neví o Archonovi a hází věci na zem. Omylem, ale hází věci na zem. To už je podruhý během 10 minut, co ji známe.
Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep.
You really know how to compliment since you liked it so much. I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even...
Yay!
To bude naše nový jídlo. Doufám, že to budou revivovací itemy a budou rychlý na udělání stejně jako vajíčka. Takže bych mohl jíst něco jiného než vajíčka za poslední 2 roky.
I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little... Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything.
Protože moje postava nemluví. Jestli jsi nevšimla, Paimone. Já jsem silent protagonist.
You've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the Academia have written him many times, but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale. But
No, I just...
Nice.
Kale, are you okay?
To je komplikovaná
What's the
podstata.
matter?
Těch není moc v Genshinu.
No, I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Že jsi to podělal, Paimone, co na tom nechápeš? You done fucked up. Jo. Traveling Merchant. Hello. Co mi dáš? Co mi nabídneš? Nic mi nenabídneš, ale dáš mi odměnu, OK. Deal. Oh. Oh. Šedý artefakt. Worth it.
Ah, traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back.
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just...
Tak, kde jsem? Počkej, já spím někde vlastně u Tineryho, že jo? Ne, já mám počkat, OK. Tak počkáme. Někomu tady zabereme pokoj. To je akvárko? To je akvárko. Nice. Tak. Do 8 to říkal? Myslím, že to říkal do 8 zítra. Což je, jdeme tomu 9.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about...
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute.
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep.
Bylo na ní experimentováno. Tam jdu dolů, OK.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Hele. Tamhle je silý. Okay, pamatovat si.
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin in its final stages. The disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body.
That sounds terrifying.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied.
What?
It appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful. But her experience with the Fatui has left deep...
Paimon had no...
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to...
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of...
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you...
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for some...
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking...
Bez problému, myslím, že mám nejlepší.
Exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus... Take the Kalpalata, for example.
Tinery mi tady nadává bůh jak dlouho.
And then there's the Sumeru
Rodinný
rose,
záležitosti a
which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh,
Je to pohodindis.
okay then.
OK.
Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Koukám, že Tinery je nerd, co se týče... Oh no. Co se týče kytek. Jumping mushrooms? Ne. OK. OK.
I can put these to good use.
Nice. Jumping mushrooms. A tady, tam se další. Ale co, tak jsem si všiml, že ta hra má dneska takový mini záseky jednou za čas. I wonder why. Jdu ještě vejš? Ještě vejš. Jo, my jsme tady někde měli tu bludičku předtím, no, ta se najde časem. Ne, to je tady. A tamhle je kytka nebo slime? Co si zač? Tamhle svítící. Ne, tak už nesvítí.
You're in for a little shock. Beg for mercy.
Bam.
More speed.
Počkej se nechat směrem ten. Spory. Sumeru Rose, to vypadá hezky. Už si dáme do týmpotu, až budeme moc. Jestli někdy budeme moc. A dáme pomoct Tinerymu s kytkama. Nebo Tigimu, nebo jak mi chcete říkat. To tu sítě. Nice. Já ty nebereš celý, ty z nich bereš jenom ten zárodek. To se taky budou hodit do pípotu. Tak, Tiggy, co mi
There
tomu
should be
řekneš?
lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be... We'll rendezvous here once you've...
OK. Sebral jsem je teďka.
Gathered. Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you were...
Let me take a look. Good. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock...
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name! They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? Let's go find out what's going on.
Problémy, cítím problémy. A po co, že v tom budou fatuji? O kolik se sadíme, že tam budou fatuji? Že by už takhle byli brzy? Než se navrátíme, tak nade mnou je teleport, který bych si rád odemknul. Tam nějak vyšplháme, když má to není moc daleko. Jestli budeme moc, protože jedna cesta už byla blokovaná pro nás. A nemyslím si, že nás tady budou blokovat dál. Nebo ne, tudy. Tamhle myslel. Takže... Sumeru City, to jsme kousek. Jsme hodně kousek. Tam se vydáme časem. Tak to uděláme nějaký jiný záležitosti. To nic, to nepotřebujeme, tamhle je world quest. Co seš? Co seš a co umíš? Kam jen to... Já nemám dendro. My nemáme dendro. A kolej nemůžu rolovat, takže se budu muset spolehnout na event, abych ji dostal. počkej, teoreticky se můžu vlastně vrátit k té, ale Dendro Crystalfly. Ty chci taky do té botu. A ty si můžeme nachytat vlastně, počkej, mám je nebo nemám? Myslím si, že nemám u sebe ty sítě. Nope. Což pro nás znamená i na Zuma. A odsaď. Seženeme si sítě a nachytáme nějaký tady ty crystalflies. Tady ty dendrovatý. Případně ještě nějaký jiný dendrověci. Protože ty se mi líbí. Ty jsou hezký. Všechny potřebuju. 50 000. Tak, mám pocit, že jídlo nebudeme potřebovat teďka. Takže tak. Vrátíme se zpátky do Sumeru. Tak. Wave Rider? OK. V Sumeru jsou Wave Ridery, který asi můžeme využít na té řece, co tam je. Takže ty použijeme, až budeme moc. Tady ty kytky nemůžeme, nemáme ten. Že nemáme dendro. A ty si... Co za věc? Co si a jak tě použiju? Oh. Takhle to použiju. I see. Cool. Čekaj, tady je další dendro. Tam už bych neměl chodit, tam už je akademie. Pojď těm. Je to pojď těm. Yes. Dobrý. Jdeme se vrátit zpátky k questu. Ke questu. I když. Nejdřív si sebereme tady tu čestku a pak se vrátíme ke questu.
Illusion ship. You're in for a little. Don't be such a brute. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Nic moc. Nekrytlo to, ale to nevadí. Každopádně tady to není normální česká, tady to je special česká, ve který jsou nový materiály do té potu. A tady to je ta typka, kterou jsem myslím, že ukázal v preview. Což to tady? Možná. Je to ona? Clear vote. Jo, myslím si, že to je ona. OK, tak to není mák, jak jsem původně myslel. Ale má něco jako katán. Nějaký dual weapon zbraně.
I can put these to good use.
Oh. To je všechno? Jeden item? Jeden? A ani jako ne, ani ne barák, ale jako item? Fajn. Fajn, chápu. Pak se vydáme do našeho týpotu a podíváme se, co je novýho na prodej. Mám našetřit nějaký peníze, takže můžeme vykoupit asi celý týpot, si myslím. Bez nějakých větších problémů.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharva.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared, so can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we decided to come find you.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision.
Wait, Tainari, what?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with... There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people.
Nebylo to v tom online eventu, nebo v tom web eventu, které teďka, jak tam hledáte ty ty rozdíly na těch fotkách? Není to ten withering tam?
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As
Okay.
Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements.
Ale já
That's
nemám
right.
vision.
If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real...
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Yay.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today.
Jsme VIP, jsme speciální, jsme cool. Nebo si to aspoň můžeme říkat. To je tady? Tak vážně? That's it? Teď jsme kolem toho šli, ne?
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Where? Oh, look!
Oh.
Those plants have withered! That whole area is... Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the
Čau,
withering.
no to je.
If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved. Thank you, but I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. You ready then?
OK,
Let's go.
chápu. Teoreticky něco podobného jako je v Dragonspineu, nějaká takováhle mechanika. Possibly.
First we must locate
Já
any
to mi
branches
zjistil jsem,
sustaining the
že
withering zone.
Nuglet nemá žád, takže musím se na někoho jiného, kdo mi ho půjčí. Tak, ještě jsme tady je ten portál, když je blízko a skočíme do té potu. Nebo ne? Nebo jo? Skočíme si pro Travelera. S elementem. To zní férově. Místo Lizzy. Vemem.
More speed.
Tak, my nejdřív potřebujeme tady k té steču. Takže rychlej portík tam. Vidíme si party setup. A vezmeme si tu nejubožejší postavu, co mám v týmu.
This
Travelera.
world is full of...
Můžu rezonovat už? Můžu rezonovat. Let's go. Okay, takže Ečko je klasický AoE spell jako na všem. Jako na každém elementu, co zatím máme. Understandable. Have a nice day. A na ultimátku se podíváme potom, až ji budeme mít nabitou. Tak. Teďka zpátky.
More speed.
Myslíte, že na to dostaneme nějaký gadget? Na tady ten withering nebo něco takového? Jako jsme třeba v Inazumě měli ty lenses, jak jsme odkrývali věci? Nebo budeme potřebovat ten dendro element?
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Já už jsem to poslouchal jednou, sorry.
Oh, Paimon...
That
Sorry.
is the withering. All right, traveler. We're
Ano,
going to have to enter
já
that.
vím.
Thank you, but I must warn you. Even with elements, you
Ano.
ready then?
Jdeme.
Let's go.
Sorry. Dobrý.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Co jsi ty? Dendrogranát? Takže jako elektrogranum? Protection of Dendro, jasně. OK, dár also the same object will appear through your... Takže jsou technicky použitelný. Tady jsou technicky speciálně použitelný jenom s lukem. Nic moc. Nic moc teda. Ale OK. Nope.
Crush!
A jsou vlastně nový reakce. Jasně. Understandable.
Shudder!
Scatter!
Ne, nevím, co to dělá. Já to dendro poškození. Withering branches, OK. Máme dendrogranu. A kde jsou withering branches? To jsou tady ty věci, ne? To jsou tady ty červený. Oh, charge attack. I see. I see. Charge útoky, to teda jsou.
This is not the end.
Au. Máme problém, je to čotla. Nope. Tamhle.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Zdravím, zdravím.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
To je pohoda. To je pohoda. Akorát mě to vančodlo Travelera, když on má 2000 zápek, takže to není
We were able to quickly restore
až
this
tak
area back to
nepředvídatelný.
normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well.
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering
Je
zone
to
appears has been
klasický ranger
increasing.
z
Even though we were able
D&Dčka.
to quickly clear that
Má
withering
nízký
zone,
charisma
it
ve
won't be long
smyslu,
before
ne že by
another
neuměl
one
mluvit
appears.
a že by byl idiot, ale že ho každý prokoukne. Klasický ranger.
If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that this presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already, and most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case.
But what?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar No, none that we know of. The withering has been
O co, že
recorded in
najdeme
Sumeru
my
for
permanentní
millennia.
solution do této
It's said that,
witheringu.
by the way,
Časem.
have you heard of
Ne, třeba
Irminsul
teďka.
before?
Irminsul. To je takový ten vortrý z germánštiny. Nicméně to použil jenom v anglickém
Irminsul is a
dubbingu.
tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
Yep.
They're like the roots of Irminsul. Ley
Yep.
lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day.
Souhlasí?
The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro... And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until... All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandhar.
Nice. To je cool příběh. To je cool příběh. Mně se líbí. Tak zpátky do Village, myslím, že blíž to budeme mít přes teleport. Whee! Whee! Ne, tak tam chvilku můžete stát na tom. Yes. Nice. Sice na své přímo nenavazujou ty, tady ty liány, nebo co to
How did
je,
it go?
ale...
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. Huh. Wait, is that?
Tukan.
Oh no, Hypatia!
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh? All Paimon?
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia, she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat. And it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us...
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days?
To je třídenní jízda.
Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a...
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines. And by the time... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as... I've got some emergency rations set
Oni
aside
se
for times like
všichni
these.
prostě síždějí tady
Paimon,
v
Traveler,
tom.
could you two bring these to her?
Ano.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little...
Ne,
Wait,
ani trochu.
how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainar?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine.
Co kdy... Jo. Jo,
And if I
technicky
may
jo,
ask,
okay.
when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of... Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you
Myslím,
have
že hodně
earned my
rychle jsme se dostali
confidence,
tady do
and I
problému,
no
že budeme
longer feel the
zachraňovat
need to
Sumeru.
hide any secrets
Vůbec
from
to
you.
netrvalo. Je to moc rychlý. Na můj vkus.
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
OK. Dál.
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of spirit borneol are aimed at establishing a
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, please, wait here for a moment.
Složitý. Confusing. Ale OK. Beru na vědomí. Takže všichni po Sumeru chodí s papouškem na rameni? A hrajou si na piráty?
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may... No. I should be the one thanking you.
Last few days? Když jsme tady tak
Hypatia
hodinu.
should
Ne,
still
keco.
be in the cave.
Jsme tady 2 dny?
Let's go inside and see...
Ale teďka, než se vydáme dál. Achievementy. Myslím, že bychom tady měli mít... Jo, to je Fenkanomie, jasně. Yes. To Trails a... To je ganský pozadí. Ale měl by tady být nový Challenger Series technicky? Ne, není. OK. OK, Ale tady to nevypadá na úplně nejtěžší věci, to je vždycky jenom 8, to tak vypadá. Takže to si uděláme časem. Tady to v podstatě je nice. Ale já jsem chtěl... spousty nových věcí. Tak. Dendro sigil, jasně. Cannot deploy. OK. Tak jindy.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Hypatia should still be in the cave.
Let's
go inside and see how she's doing.
Tak, kde seš? Kde seš, hypastejka?
Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
OK. Bude tam zvíře. Tam nebezpečný zvíře. Nope. To vypadá jako nebezpečný zvíře.
There you are. Hypatia, are you...
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. Why does it look...
Fogej, takže tam je withering? Nebo tam je jenom normální fog? Ať je to jak chce. Nějaký ruiny. Asi to nic nemůžeme, OK. Jdeme pro vodu, tady to může.
How things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh.
Co prosím? Jsme. Door of Resurrection, OK, takže nějaká doména. Ale to stále nic nevysvětluje.
Wow. This place is huge.
Potkáme tady kusanala.
I knew there's something off
Teoreticky.
about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a
Bylo
closer
nice, když
look.
se nemyslím, že tady bude, ale bylo by to cool.
Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
To je ta věc! Dendro reakce budou ještě zajímavý se učit kompletně nový reakce od začátku hry. Po 2 letech, ale to půjde. Se bude chvilku trvat, ale to nevadí. Tak, my chceme tam. OK, čel. Jdeme za questem, aby se neřeklo. Takže co tu máme? Povídej. To je něco podobného, jako jsme měli v Archipelagu.
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
To nikdo neví, Paimone, nebo za chvilku se to dozvíme, si myslím. Ale prozatím a budeme dělat, že je všechno v pořádku. Jako by se nic nestalo. Tak, ty si co? Tebe použiju? You will sometimes find travelers in sealed paths that correspond to them. OK, collect trip. OK, potřebuji nazbírat 3 tady ty věci, abych otevřel jedny tady ty dveře. Understandable. Takže ho tady stejně budu muset prozkumávat. Nice. Tak. Pak půjdeme sem, protože tam už jsme byli, a pak asi nahoru? Ne. Uvidíme, kam půjdeme potom, to je jedno.
More speed.
To je cool. Tady je to cool. Tady se mi to líbí.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Beg for mercy.
Nevím, co to dělá, ale vypadá to zajímavě.
Shudder. I'm going in. Shine down.
Myslím, že Travelera vyhodíme a budeme používat někoho normálního. A já nemůžu, protože jsme v doméně, OK. Tak zatím budeme hrát bez Travelera, to nevadí. To prosím. Teď jsem Crystal Fly. I see. Chápu. Chápu. Tak, to je druhá ze 3, očividně. A tak. A tak. Třetí tak podnává, fajn. A už jsme zase jinde.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
What? What? Mechanický trojúhelník. OK. Nevím, co se děje, ale to fucked up. Je to divný. Neznáme se? Ne. Známe. To je tam ten, to není ten Senkanomet, který byl v pohodě, tady to je ten špatný. Co zatím říkám na Sumeru? Sumeru je zatím celkem fucked up s tím, co se tady děje. Ale je to cool, je to cool. Ten příběh je cool, ta oblast je jako mega cool. Nicméně tady ty sjížděcí žíčánky, co tady máme, jsou takový divný, nebudu háčit. Au. Já mu nic nedělám. Tak. Já si myslím, že ty postavy... Já si myslím, že postavy jako je Ayaka, jako je Sino, jako je ta malá typka z té ohnivé oblasti, jako jsou ty dvojčata a tak ty postavy budou extrémně dobrý. Protože že jo, jsou ukázaný dlouho, lidi na ně mají nějaké očekávání, víceméně jsou představený teďka 2 roky, že jo, Sino. Takže lidi na ně budou mít určitý očekávání a myslím, třeba Ayaka má konstelace tak, že tě jenom zlepšuje tu postavu a neřeší problémy té postavy, jako mají některé postavy. Takže doufám, že Sino a další postavy, tady ty další budou tak, tady v tom stylu dělaný. A zároveň Sino je Yu-Gi-Oh! Nerd. Posílal jsem to do líků. Když tak to tam pošlu znova. Geniální.
Your brother. His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence, the bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
Zároveň v tom Tower of Fantasy, jak jsem dneska posílal, tak s tím možná mám problém, že jestli to znamená, že urychlej ten patch, že nebudeme čekat půl roku nebo 8 měsíců za Čínou, jestli to třeba urychlej na 4 měsíce teďka, tak se bojím, že nebudeme stíhat našetřit na ty dané postavy, které budou vycházet. Že teďka mám na 1 garantovanou. Sotva na 1 garantovanou. Takže toho se bojím. A vem si, že chci 2. Některý lidi chtějí 3. Takže jestli to urychlej, tak bude problém šetřit na další postavy.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
A jako zatím ta oblast vypadá nad rámec mého očekávání.
Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
No, záleží podle toho, jaký element chceš hrát, že jo? Podle toho bys si měl stavět tým, ale kde seš to ty?
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Tak víceméně.
Huh? It's okay. You can relax.
Tady jsou postavy, které budou vycházet. Asi kromě Marka a Baju, nebo jak se jmenuje. A obecně tam jsou prostě postavy, které chceš z toho daného elementu.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
Že jo, teďka bude vycházet třeba Freak, která je jako
I'm grateful that you came so quickly to
cool,
save
sice ji
me.
nechci, ale je
You even
cool,
brought
uznám,
all
že je
this
cool.
fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice.
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from...
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Nejenom, že ta Freak je celkem fake, což se rýmuje, ale Freak je mega vysoká. A jestli už jsi byl v té 3. zóně? 3. zóna? Je to 3. zóna? Myslím, že to je 3. zóna, ta s tím ruským kolem. Takže jo, tam jste neutrálně a můžeš stát vedle ní a ona je prostě o 2 hlavy vyšší než moje postava a já mám nejvyšší postavu, co můžeš mít v té hře. Ona je mega vysoká, takže nevím, jestli jí zůstane ten model takhle vysoký, nebo jestli se ten model zmenší, až bude hratelná.
Oh? So you're able to...
Tak tam ji uvidíš. Je to vlastně questová linka, když budeš následovat. To není, ne, to není Cyber City.
No, I actually do
To
believe what the
je
traveler is saying.
Luna Park víceméně.
I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
Nemyslím si, že jako v Raiden's Risingu. Nepřipadá mi tak.
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon.
Ale vím, že když používáš její skilly, tak slyšíš v té hlavě I am the stone. Protože to prostě... To je Virgil. Její skill je prostě Virgil. Každý s tím souhlasí.
My heart was still pounding and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched.
Polovina lidí v té hře má robotický nohy nebo
I
ruce.
suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
Koukej na to špunta, jak tancuje. Jak
I
jede.
began to walk over to the
Ten
creature.
vibey. Ten
They
vibey.
must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time
Ne,
I
to
came
není
to,
tím, spíš
they
jako
were
když se
nowhere to be
podíváš, tak
seen.
každá druhá
I was
postava
convinced
víceméně
they'd
má
never show up
robotický
again.
něco, nevím.
But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later.
Ten
I
face je
feel
prostě...
like they aren't as afraid of me as the
Někdo
first time
otevřel
I approached
MS
them.
Paint a udělal mu takovýhle
But I
obličej.
never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned an... Sorry about that. Sounds...
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like all right. We're
Okay,
at
takže
traveler.
uvaříme.
Today's
Understandable, uděláme sweet bread.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long.
Yes. Klidně by to mohly být. A takový ty koul mužíci z... Jaký to velký byl film? Byla to z Cesty do fantazie? Myslím. Ty 5 mužíci. Který vypadaly jako uhlí.
all done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too.
Já nevím. Já jsem strašně dlouho ty filmy neviděl, takže... Požijeme si zase Travelera. A dáme si ho pryč, vyměníme si skupinku. Za někoho jinýho. A neboli třeba za...
I'll keep an eye on you.
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm, smells delectable.
To je tam celý kuře v tom boxu. A nějaká mushroom omáčka. Nice. Já nemám kolej, ale to je ten problém.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter,
Ale jako asi
it's still
bude
hard to believe
potřeba,
you
no.
were able to connect
Vylelem koleji a
with
budu ji
Irminsul
používat do té doby, dokud nebudu
immediately
mít
after smelling
usanali.
spirit borneo for the first time. It
Která
took me
doufám, že mi
nearly
padne,
3
protože
years
syno
before
mi
I could
celkem
do so.
pokazil plány. Je až
And
moc
everyone at
cool.
the academia
Je
even
až moc
lauded me as
cool.
a
A kazí mi
genius.
plány.
You should know that some researchers spend their entire lives without
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make spirit borneo primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Hej, ale to nezníš?
These special ingredients
Kdyby
are
si by dal
conducive
nějaký
to hiding our
zákusek,
senses
který
to
vypadá
the
jako
Dendro
pyramida, tak bych se
Archon's
asi úplně
power.
nezlobil.
Since the root of the
Ale
Dendroarchon's
jako
power
hlavní
lies
dish
within
asi ne, ale
Irminsul,
jako
we can
zákusek?
occasionally
Proč
tap
ne?
into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who
Já
can
taky
establish
nevím,
a
jaký
connection
gameplay
with
bude mít
Irminsul in
Kusanali.
the
Třeba
first
to bude
ever
úplně na
attempt must
prd.
be...
Třeba ty dendroreakce budou úplně na prd, že jsem ještě nevyzkoušel pořádně.
Why was she sensitive
Že můj
to
malej
those
smooth
plants for
brain je
such a long
nedokáže jako
time?
vstřebat.
That was
Tady
primarily
to
due
mý
to her
mechaniky.
body's unique constitution.
Takže
Stimulated
tak.
by the incense, she could perceive the Dendroarchon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though. It appears you've already
Hele, ale
fully recovered.
předpokládám, vem si, že dneska
Technically,
vyšlo
your body
Sumeru
should still be sensitive
a
to
už
the
jsou
powers
líky
of
na
the
3.1,
Dendroarchon.
nebo 3.2.
But unless you're
Nemá být
using
syno 3.1 nebo
intentional
3.2?
meditation techniques,
3.1,
the
3.2 má
scent
být
of
Kusanali,
Spiritborn
že?
Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Tak si vem, že vyjde
that's
3.1 a třeba v ten den nebo hned na to budou líky na
I
Kusanali,
must
což já
admit,
doufám, abych
I
mohl
am quite
rolovat.
envious of your abilities. Even if
True? Té strany jsem ještě nedělal. True. Uděláme si té
I am
strany.
a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaois Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings, which is why I must turn to if only my
Syno a Rozor by si
perception
s ultimátkou
wasn't so
měli podat
limited.
ruku. Měl by být jako ej.
Unfortunately, I cannot
Ty jsi cool
guarantee that
týpek.
I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities
Musím
will
napsat
only
Bičukovi.
lead to one's mind caving.
Nebo
That's
brepně.
why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that...
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous.
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black
Možná
with
si
no
po
moonlight,
tomhle zahraju
and dead
Elden
silent
Ring
without
dneska.
even the sound of insect. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendroarchon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh. Is that...
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor... Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would all... I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, but then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw it was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feat. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained
Možná
within
nepůjdu na
Irminsul
Elden Ring,
itself.
protože dneska vyšel patch do Total War Warhammer 3 a přidali Immortal Empire, takže já si začnu kampaň v Immortal Empire a je to.
World forget me. What could that possibly
Mě to
mean?
třeba tady ukazovalo, jako, že tu byli 2 lidi, když vás tady čítalo 5 předtím, že jo, takže...
If only I could ascend past
Bůh, jaký to má
Satyavada
delay.
life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you.
I guess.
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to... There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Moc, že se bude teďka jenom zdrogovávat proto, aby mohla papat naše jídlo.
Pages, all right.
Sounds like a plan. Asi jo. Já nevím, musel by to být nějaký přiměřený fantasy steampunk, si myslím. Nebo ne, si myslím, si říkám. Primogemy? 6. Nice. Už můžu do týpotu, nebo mě to ještě bude blokovat? Nice. Tak, rovnou si splníme tady jeden z weekly questů. Trastraň, bum, bum. Great furnishing. Já můžu konvertovat. Já můžu konvertovat 3? 3? Hele, ale konečně budu mít využití pro tady ty magical crystal chunky, které jsou absolutně k ničemu. Takže tak. Takže ty jsou použitelný konečně. Když nic jinýho. Každopádně taby, co máš ve svém depotu? Co máš tady? Za nový dendro itemy. Ukami. To mám. Tohle nemá, ne, to mám. OK, nějaký trees, nějaký mushrooms. Žádný furnishing? Žádný furnishing, jsem zklamán. Aby jsem zklamán.
If you ever
Teďka hraju Mage. Jako můj další playthrough. Takže více ne technický jenom inteligence. Možná to zkombinuju za sílou, ale uvidím, že bych chtěl používat oboručák nějaký. Nebo meče. Nevím. Ale jsem začal nedávno teďka tady s tím druhým playthrough, takže ten build technicky jako neexistuje tak, jak by měl. Tak a když jsme rovnou tady, tak si dáme test run. Zkusíme Tiggyho. Podle mě přidají tady ty věci časem, ale bude to muset počkat, no. A já budu muset předělat svůj teapot, protože už se mi nelíbí. Mapu. Vrátíme se zpátky do Sumeru. Vrátíme se sem. A uděláme nějaký test rany, aby jsme si vyzkoušeli dendro. Jak se vůbec hrajou ty nové postavy. Tak jo. Tak se ukažte. Možná v eventu, možná časem, že už jsme našli jednu truhlu, aspoň která skrývá věci. A že jo, myslím, že tady jsem se nepodíval. Mohl jsem se podívat v teapotu, jestli už přidali Dendro ostrov, ale dost o tom pochybuju, protože jsem na to neviděl žádný líky. OK, drží luk jako náš anemo bůžek. Ne! Jo, a jinak to chargeuju dvakrát, abych měl ten stejný efekt toho. I see. Ale já potřebuji Dendro.
You're in for a little shock.
One with the forest.
Udělalo to quicken.
Come a little closer. You're in for a
A
little
tohle udělalo
shock.
aggravate.
steady as stone.
Oh shit, to není bere. To je cool. Tohle vypadá jako použitelná ultimátka. Dokonce.
I'll uproot you. Can't see.
Try not to enjoy this.
Dělám moc reakcí.
I hear everything.
To je cool ultimátka. To je cool ultimátka. Tak, podíváme se přesně, co to dělá, abych se trochu seznámil. Tady to je jasný, tady to dá AoE a funguje to jako taunt, takže pohoda. Nic ne. OK. Jasný. A co dělá tady to? Combines the power of all seeds to fire 6 tangleline shield. OK. Trackuje to jednoho? Ne, opponents. Takže oponenty. Co když těch oponentů bude víc? No, není to na úrovni jako je synová ultimátka, ale vypadá nice. Vypadá cool. Will create secondary wave after the tangleline shield will create secondary wave. I see. To je useful. To je useful. Co děláš ty? Dendro damage, pak se dovrátí, dá to znova dendro damage, I see. Comes to save the day. Quillane zní něco jako Collie a Anbar zní jako Ember, takže... Ta její ultimátka mi připadá dobrá. 6 vteřin. OK. Má to explosion damage, leap damage, duration 6. Vyskočí to kolikrát? 6krát to vyskočilo možná? Za tu dobu. Ow!
Come a little closer.
Enshroud. Let's nip that in the bud.
Co to řek? Co jsi to řek? Já se nemůžu podívat na to, co řek, ale znělo to něco bat. Zadek.
You're in for a little shock.
I'll uproot you.
To vypadá nice.
Can't sit.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
I hear everything. Enshroud.
No, jdeme počítat.
Press this on the side.
Exploze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ještě ho vidím tak na 20 minut. Proč? Chceš hrát Warhammery? 12krát to vyskočí, to je nice.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Zrovna jsem tady Warhammery zmiňoval, tak před 10 minutama ani ne. Exploze a 12 a upřímně 12krát aplikování dendra v takovéhle oblasti zní nice. Obzvlášť, když to... S kým to můžeš zkombinovat? Z... Ganyu to můžeš zkombinovat. Protože Ganyu může hodit, že jo, svůj petl. Může se hodit svoji ultimátku. Ty pak můžeš vzít kolej, hodit na to ultimátku. Nebo Tineryho, to už je jedno. A máš tam celkem solidní dendro reakce. To je nice. Tak já zkusím ještě kolej. Tinery mě baví, ale nemůžu pro něj rolovat. Nemůžu pro něj rolovat, nejde to. Musím šetřit. Musím šetřit na syna. Na syna a na kusanali. OK, no, tak, hele, tak dáme 10 minutek. Ne, vedle. Jsem použil zbytečně. Já tady dělám tolik reakcí. Nebo dceru. Já tady dělám tolik reakcí a absolutně nevím, jak ty reakce fungují a vůbec mi to nevadí, prostě to dělá nějakou věc. Já to bloom. Jo, počkej, to je tady to když trefím ohněm, tak to exploduje.
Nice and spicy.
Hlavička.
Try not to enjoy this.
Let the show begin.
Tam je tolik reakcí. Já nevím, co mám dělat. Help me. Ach jo. Hele, dneska končíme ze Sumeru. Tady já si to pak odjedu, protože... Tommy, jak daleko jsi v questu? Jak je dlouhý tady ten Silent Seeker of Knowledge quest? Nevypadá to, že už to bude dlouho, protože už jsme dělali pár. Protože chci vydat video na to, jak získat kolí. Když tak můžu přeskočit při nejhorším, whatever. Takže to video asi bude zítra. Budu ho stříhat tak ve 4 ráno. Jak se znám. Ale to nevadí. My si tady uděláme dailíčka a pak ukončíme stream a já půjdu hrát Warhammery. Protože mě schání moji boys.
More speed.
Já si taky říkám, že to nebude úplně extra dlouhý. To není ten týpek, to jsem tam letím. Byl po mně. OK.
Let's spark things up. There is no escape. Beg for mercy.
To dendra je cool. Ale budu se muset tady přeučovat 2 roky mýho knowledge. O reakcích. A o to, co dělají ty reakce. Abych se naučil něco nového. Oh well. Ale upřímně si myslím, nevím jak moc jsou ty silný, ty reakce. Ale myslím si, že třeba do National týmu, nebo do tady těch týmů, se to dendro bude hodit. Prostě vyměníš jednu postavu a budeš doufat v to nejlepší. Já jsem zatím objevil jenom tu typku, tu jednu. Ale tak já mám, že ho odemknutý jenom tady ten začátek. A byla někde, myslím, že tady? Nebo tady? Po nějakém z těch vodopádů prostě a vypadala cool. Ale zajímá mě, jak vypadají ty pouštní týpci. O tom jako... O tom žádná.
Shine down. Crush.
Hele, najednou jsem celkem rád, že jsem neroloval pro tuklí. Když jsem viděl, jak kuluje si, no.
Come a little closer. Beg for mercy.
Já bych se nedivil, kdyby měl dendrovizi, protože by to byla první dendro postava, která nemá luk. Ale nevím.
Illusion shattered. Crush.
Má strašně zelený design. Má zelený design. Ten musí mít dendrovizi. Protože designem mi nepřipadá jako nějaká jiná postava. U Nahidy je prostě vidět, že to je pyro. U Nilou je vidět, že to je voda. A td. A prostě on mi připadá jako dendro postava, která bude mít něco jiného než luk. Bude mít meč, I guess. Nebo kopí. Ale pravda, že Candice mi třeba nepřipadá jako postava, která je hydro. Ale whatever. Candice vypadá cool, obzvlášť s tím štítem. Ten štít je geniální, co jí udělali. Konečně postava, co má actually štít ve hře. Který má v ruce a může s ním bodat ostatní.
You're in for a little shock.
Nahida má Claymore, ale to mi dává smysl, že by Nahida měla Claymore. Jak mi napsadí? Ona to je taková celkem jako Beidou styl postava.
Crush! Shine down! I condemn you!
Mně prostě připadá jako další verze Beidou. A to nemyslím špatně vůbec. Že Beidou je cool.
More speed. Shudder!
Ještě nevím proč, ale víš, koho mi připomíná? Z nějakého důvodu, myslím, že to je tím obrázkem, co jsem posílal na Discord, tím jedním. Ale připomíná mi tu typku z Mushoku Tensei. Z nějakého důvodu. Prostě... Možná to je tím, že je ripped as fuck. Candice je prostě cool. Sino je cool. Nahida je cool. Jako ty postavy jsou cool a dlouho jsem takovýhle zajímavý postavy neviděl. No, to bych asi lhal, protože Jelen vypadá taky dobře. Ale oni vypadají dobře prostě v nějakým jiném smyslu a nedokážu to popsat proč. Máme někde blízko? Tady máme blízko. Yes. Yes. Souhlasím. Uvidíme ještě, jak se budou hrát ty ostatní. Upřímně. Nilou mi připadá jako Zinju těma útokama, jak je taková elegantní. Asi je to slovíčko, který můžu použít.
Come a little closer.
Šup, dej si pyro, dej si pyro.
Shudder. Rack and ruin.
Tak to máme jedny a potřebuji ještě druhý. Ty jsou tam nejdu. Já jsem Magi neviděl. Takže to jde mimo mě, tady to.
You're in for a little shock. Lit.
Já jsem smazal na ránu!
Touché. Everybody stand back. Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer. Beg for mercy. Off we go.
A těším se ještě. Jen Genshin stream a už budu končit. Ale těším se, až najdu ten strom, co je v Sumeru. Jak ho můžeš vylepšovat. Protože ty nový zbraně vypadají tak dobře. I když se mi úplně nelíbí to, jak fungujou, tak oni vypadají tak úžasně. Oni vypadají... Ty meče vypadají asi nejlíp z nich. Jsou fakt pěkný. Sice k něm potřebuješ nový materiál, ale tak se dá dělat. Tak. To bylo tohle, to bylo tohle. Dailíčka by měly být hotový.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
Add Astra Episodes.
Add Astra.
Tak, dneska někoho... Kdo by mohl jít těžit kameny a je z Monsteru? Kde je z Monsteru? Z Monsteru není moc postav. Chongu ne? Ne, ten je z Liu. Fuck. Anyway. Diono, ty jdeš lovit. Druhý kameny udělá Razor. Tady to se sbírá. Sucrose. A Sumeru říkáš. Nic moc zajímavého, takže zůstaneme asi u Liu. A kameny v Liu půjde sbírat. exchange, bude tam 0 tentokrát. Catch pro boa. Já mám pocit, že catch pořád nemám. Já myslím si, že catch nemám, hele. Že jsem se ho pořád neudělal. Každopádně rybí luk. Jsem s ním. Ne, catch nemám, takže jsem pořád neudělal to rybaření na něj. Tak, to by bylo všechno. To by bylo všechno. To máme hotový, komishny máme hotový, takže si vybereme tady první úroveň, což pro nás znamená tři bity. Skoro druhou úroveň. Nice. Počkej, tohle je 1000. OK, to dává smysl. Ten fish look nebude tak těžký. One carving of the grave. OK, koukám, že ten event bude potřebovat. Koukám, že na ten event budou potřebovat nějaký věci, ale to nevadí. Tak, každopádně. Sumeru vypadá geniálně. Syno vypadá až moc dobře na to, abych jako pro něj neroloval, takže musím nějak našetřit. Mám teďka cca na 175 rolů plus 5 tady těch, plus 5 příští měsíc. A snad to nějak padne. Snad nebude mít jako nějakou dobrou C1, abych prostě rolil pro tu C1, ale asi ne. Která je vlastně jediná postava, kde jsem roloval pro konstelace? Eulu, ale u Euly jsem roloval při jejím rerunu. Raiden Shogun jsem udělal najednou. Albera jsem zkoušel, ale ten mi nepad. A to je vlastně všechno. To je všechno, co se týče 5 postav. No to bys měl přidat, protože 6K, jestli budeš chtít jak Kusanali, tak Syna, tak ti to nepadne, ale tak co se dá dělat. Anyway, Sumeru je úžasný, já budu pokračovat dál v questech nějak off-screen. A zítra asi čekejte video na to, jak získat koly. To jsem neměl říkat, protože dneska to neudělám a pak mi budete nadávat a vyjde to o den později. Každopádně do pátku. Do pátku očekávejte video na to, jak získat kolej a tedy. Mějte se hezky a někdy jindy. Čau čau.